step at the side.
Listen.
No, what am I doing?
What are you going to do? How are you going to hit me?
Where are you from? Why are you?
We're entitled to be here.
You tell me this.
Kiriakis. No, you're not. I need to speak to Mr. Kiriakis. You know, sorry.
Listen, you need to read this. This is a Aberdeen Consulate, yeah?
With respect,
Yeah?
I'm in possession of my corporate.
Right.
Where are you going to show me?
Let me show you the buttons. Let me see the buttons. Let me see the buttons.
Are you Mr. Kiriakis?
Let me see the buttons.
It's got to be signed, it's got to be signed.
You're not Mr. Kiriakis, are you? Okay, let's go. Let's pull back. Pull back. Let's go and have a chat, yeah? Just you and I. Yeah. Okay, no one else. Ian, go.
He's from? Where he's from? Where he, what fair he's from?
Just you, come over here and speak over here.
Yeah, I'm on to it.
Hey there, mate.
Yeah.
Pick up some space.
No, none of them will speak. None of the bailiffs will speak. They won't even tell me where they're from. As I say, the account is in the middle of being settled. Yeah, it's on loudspeaker.
I'll speak to you in a minute, okay?
What company are you from, lads? What company are you
What
from?
company are you from?
Exactly. This is the point, isn't it? And basically, they look like a bunch of criminals in black.
We need to know what company you're calling from. What company you're coming from.
But they won't tell me where they're from.
I'll tell you, but let me finish with the police and then I'll give you.
I'm on the phone to the police myself.
Show me identification.
Yeah, I'm on the phone to myself, please. The account's in the middle of being settled.
Not at the moment.
You can, yeah, you can. But, as I say, we're in the middle of being settled. He's saying he's... I don't know, he's saying he's on the phone to the police, he's saying...
Sorry, have you got a log number for today, Mr. Job?
Yeah, 149.
149, the log number.
Sorry, say again?
So, who's on the talk?
232.
This is me. Sorry.
232 is ours.
232.
Number?
232. Look, it's in the middle of being settled.
149.
One sec. One sec. Let me speak with the police. Let me finish speaking with the police. I'll speak with you. Okay, I'll give you a minute to speak with me. Okay.
What's my log number?
149.
149.
Did he say 232?
232.
232.
Yeah.
Okay, just bear with me a second.
Okay, well, the thing is it's in the middle of being settled. It got...
As I said, that's a civil matter, that's not a police matter.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
So so hang on, so is the police going to turn up for these one charges?
No.
No, good. Okay. Yeah. As I say, yeah, sound okay, and as okay, and basically they won't show me anything, and they don't really know where they're from. Well,
Mention of a pickaxe or something like that along the line.
Yeah, one of these over here.
These have all got pickaxes.
Not us. We're
Not us.
peaceful.
We're peaceful.
Yeah, that's not a pickaxe,
Well,
that's
that's
method of entry
well,
tool.
Yeah, well, you said I didn't know the pickaxe.
Pardon?
You said I didn't
That's the
know-
information we received.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
do you live at this address, do you?
No.
Just gently stand in here, Rich.
Me walking stick.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, there's your pickaxe, mate.
Could you Mr. Curiosity? We're in possession of a high court writ, and we're going to go and take possession of the premises. Stop us, you'll be arrested for breach of the peace. You'll be arrested for breach of the peace. You understand that?
Look, I've got a fucking 11-year-old kid in bed, right?
Well,
Got a wife.
stop us, you'll be arrested for breach of the peace.
Look, this is not a risk. It's got no signature of
Respect,
anybody
it is a risk.
authorisation. It needs to be a raised stamp, please, and it needs a wet signature.
Listen, I'm not going to entertain that. I'm not going to go down that route. Okay, we're going to be taking possession of the premises as soon as
Clearly, this is stating that they can obviously evict you from this address.
This is a trust matter. This is a trust matter. It's not an Aberdeen Considine matter. The matter is being handed.
Have you got any legal documentation to obviously establish that?
Well, you need to phone.
I don't need to phone anyone. Have you got any legal documentation to establish that?
This all happened last night.
What do you mean it's all happened last night?
Aberdeen Considine informed me, which is their solicitor,
Right.
that it's in the hands of their trustee, Zabin van der Waale. It's in the middle of being settled.
Right.
On December the 16th, 2022, a judge at the King's Bench Chambers in London ruled that unsigned warrants are illegal. The ruling was made in Chambers and the case reference number is KB 2022004907. The ruling applies to all warrants, including those issued to third-party debt collectors and utility companies. According to the ruling, warrants must be signed in wet ink by a judge.
You need to move aside, please. Come on, you need to move aside.
I'm not going to time saying I'm not going to move. Get off me. What are you doing? Grabbing me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. What do you mean? You're not holding me.
Yeah, go around here, boy.
Where's the busy? Where's the police? Come on, call the police.
Why don't you just investigate it? Stop it. Just read the piece.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
I'm been arrested. Did I tell you?
Get in your car. I don't know. It's just a personal attack.
Mate, you're under arrest for breach of the peace.
Sit down,
Get in the car, mate. Yeah, I'm a moment in time.
So in other words, you just done that to get him out of the way, breach of the peace. There's nothing.
Assisting the bailiffs again.
Andy, ask him, can I go in and see her?
No, you won't be allowed in. No, you won't be. No one's coming in the property. If you got the lady that's inside the property, if you got her phone number,
Yeah?
what, have you or not?
Yeah.
Right. Give her a call. Do you need anything specific from this? You're not going to be going back.
She's going to be just getting the...
Right, so you need to tell this
getting
lady
changed.
what she needs to tell that lady to get back service. Because you're not going to, no one's going to be going inside the property anymore.
And it's just getting nowhere. So what we're doing is having everyone recording us, everything's getting disputed, and now you're trying to have a conversation, and you've gone in all barrels with that.
The conversation is that gentleman's entitled to that medication away.
I appreciate
I
it.
told him he's not going back. I'm not entitled with you, officer.
No,
And I appreciate that you're here.
This situation
I
has now
appreciate the fact that
escalated
you're
when we were trying to get to just a
Yeah, but these
resolution
people
of
don't
it.
listen to that.
I know they don't listen to that, but we're trying at this point, mate. I was stood here. I don't have a conversation with you yet. You give me one piece of paper, and the next minute I'm surrounded by people who are just recording, who I do not know whether involved in yourself or I don't know who. You're all in black. Everyone's in black. We couldn't establish who it was, and the next minute everyone's just
I appreciate
the back window's been put in, and everyone's gone round and scouted them.
I appreciate that.
Obviously, he's been in the way. There's been a situation where obviously he's been tossing and pulling, and whatever the situation might be, and he's shouting and screaming. So originally he's been arrested for a breach of the peace.
Appreciate that.
At this time, no one should be speaking to him fully.
The police got called because of this pickaxe I've got in my hand. Can you see it? This pickaxe.
Is that what the allegation was?
That's why the police got called.
Your walking stick.
Someone was swinging the
Got a
pickaxe.
handle on it.
And when I asked the main bailiff, where's the pickaxe, I thought it was one of his boys to break in through the door. And he pointed to this and said that. It's a funny one, like, isn't it?
Just show me the handle. Where's the axe head?
I don't know, mate.
But it's a walking stick.
There you go. That's what I thought. These are to border up now.
Someone said that he had a weapon.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
He didn't name anyone in particular. I'm presuming it's you because you've got that.
Pickaxe.
I know. But that's the reason why we've come the way we are.
So
know,
can
but
I just ask you then, on camera, is this the reason why you've come in blue lights?
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah.
So there was an allegation that we were a weapon. This is a walking stick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we weren't told it was a walking stick.
No, yous wasn't, but the bailiffs knew it was a walking stick. They said I was swinging a pickaxe.
But we can only go off what they tell us, can't we?
Yeah, well, that's a lie straight away.
From them, not us.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm telling you, that's why we came the way we
Yeah.
are, for that reason.
Do you want another copy? No, I don't. Okay, well,
The account was in the middle of being settled, yeah? And you should just come along, right? And you've stolen my house. Violently broke in, yeah? There's a 10-year-old kid here in the house, yeah? He's proud. Hey, he's proud. Are you? Hey.
Have you made any gestures to pay him in the
Yeah,
meantime?
I've been asking him to settle the account. I phoned him yesterday, let's settle the account. I phoned the bank on the 50%.
What about 3 months ago or 4 months ago or 6 months ago?
I've got the phone call evidence, right? Audio evidence of me speaking to the bank, yeah? And asking them for
Why has it
redemption
got that
figure.
far while the courts are involved? Why haven't you done it like last year? Didn't pay them for...
I have been speaking with them. They won't
People are
get
gonna
back
get
to me.
upset, aren't they, for not getting paid?
When you write to the banks, right, they will not answer you back, and that's what's been a problem here today. Yeah, they're just blanking everything.
If that's the case, you could have paid something instead. And if you
I'm
get
in the
money,
middle
then
of
that...
asking them for a redemption figure, right? They give me a
I don't mean the
redemption-
full figure, I
No,
mean like
yeah,
a
well, they give me a
monthly
redemption
fee.
figure on the 5th of
What is
November,
your mortgage?
saying
Monthly
that it
fee?
was £39,000 when it was £24,000 that's left on the property. It's a nearly £200,000 house. Right? Yeah, the police locked me up for the speeding offence. The speeding offence, yeah. So being locked up all over Christmas for the speeding offence, yeah. A presumption of a speeding offence as well. He couldn't even tell me how fast I was going, yeah. So gets locked up for the presumption of a speeding offence, yeah. Yeah, going in excess of 70 miles an hour on a motorway. Yeah, spent over Christmas in jail in Walton for a speeding offence. Yeah, and then when the day it gets out, they put an eviction notice through the door for the 5th. Right, so I've been trying to get in touch with the bank and what have you. The bank won't speak to me. Now, if they're the claimant, they need to speak to me. But what they're saying is because it's all fraudulent, yeah, all the mortgages are fraudulent, it's all coming out, it's all over the internet, it's everywhere that the banks are fraudulent. Use it back in the criminal banks.
Well, it's the fraud being exposed, all we've got is brute force, and that's exactly what you see.
And that's what's happening today, right? The fraud is exposed, the fraud is out the bag, all yous have got left is violence. And that's what's happened here today. You brute forced me out of the house, you took my son. Look, I'm asking for redemption figure from the bank. What else am I meant to do? There was £24,000 left on the property. Yeah, they put it up to 39,000. The original loan was only 69 grand. Yeah, the house supposedly had £24,000 left on it. Because I'm asking the bank some questions, yeah, they don't like it because they know it's fraud and you know that I'm all over there fraud. Yeah, yous are coming and protecting the banks and doing the bank's job for them. Yeah, okay.
You remember the post office scandal?
Yeah, this is another one of them. I told them all, right? The money's there in the bank.
Can I just ask you?
I have got the money there in the bank. This isn't about not paying bills and all the rest of it. This is just about asking questions to the bank because it's all fraudulent. Yeah, I've got the money in the bank to settle the account.
Once the fraud's exposed, all we've done is brute force, but the police are serving the courts and the bailiffs.
So the day you got out of prison
Yeah,
for that alleged speeding offence,
yeah,
so this, do you think they're talking to each other? The banks?
obviously,
The police.
obviously the police are working for the banks.
Well,
These,
you've just
yeah,
been...
these are the police and the courts and the banks are all one. Yeah, and basically it's not hard to see.
It's not something you've done lightly here, because you only had something like £25,000 owing.
Yeah, it's 24,000.
And there's a lot of equity in this house.
There's a lot
So you
of
wouldn't
equity.
have put that to risk if you didn't believe in what you're doing.
No, not at all. And then these gangsters have come around and just basically stole the property from me. And my 10-year-old son and my wife. He's saying to these, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. That is unlawful. You shouldn't have done that. Right? So there's probably footage of that as well. So that's the pre-Stephen training.
What happens when we take possession of a property is that an asset manager is appointed by the bank. They look after the property on our behalf, they make sure it's secure, and then they look to market the property. Before they market the property, they will get the property valued by a RICS qualified surveyor and a local estate agents, and then look to market the property following those valuations. Once the property is sold, if there's equity in the property after the bank has been paid and the estate agent has been paid, solicitors, then those funds would return to yourself. What the solicitors will always check for is any second charge or anyone else that needs to be paid back. If there is any of them, those funds would return to yourself. If it was sold and there was still money owed to the bank, then that then becomes an unsecured debt and it's dealt with by our mortgage recovery team.
The thing is, though, most of the time these get sold to somebody personal within your group of people, and then, you know, it gets sold under the table for a low price, which will leave nothing in the equity.